Hi, everybody. I'd like to talk about something real quick. Even though I don't have many followers on my page, maybe one day I will. I don't seem to have many followers in life, anyways, because what I say somehow is out of the grasp of the current programming always. And since my brain is out of the programming, somehow I always see the truth long before the truth hits the light. So I just want to tell y'all that during the pandemic, I knew the pandemic was coming before it came. First of all, because I had been reading about historical times and fucking what they've been doing globally and this and that. I always read about thy enemy. Know thy enemy. You know what I mean? I already knew it was coming. When it happened, I had, you could say, a form of a mental breakdown. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe, first of all, I was right. Second of all, I couldn't believe that everybody was listening to what I already knew was lies and trickery. I didn't even have the science yet to articulate into words what was happening, like mRNA, RNA, graphene oxide, nanotech. I didn't even know yet. At that time, I had gone through great loss in my life, and I'm manic depressive bipolar. Maybe that's one of the reasons I see the truth. I don't know. And I don't take medicine. I like my gifts and my ability, right? So I had, my father died on heroin. My aunt got randomly murdered in Frederick, Maryland by her fucking neighbor. Then I got really depressed. My mom went on oxygen. I thought I was going to lose her next, even though she's still alive, and we just beat all of her terminal diseases that they say there's no known cures for. Yeah, okay. And then I got even more depressed after that. I lost my ex-wife, my stepson. When they left, my dog got so depressed, he damn near died. And then somebody murdered my dog because I did some retaliation shit against somebody that did something to me first, and they thought they'd get back at me. After all that, I thought I was losing everything in life, which I really did. God stripped me down to next to nothing. I found myself homeless. I couldn't find real cannabis anymore. That was always my medicine since age 13. And even to current date, they've manipulated the world. There's no real cannabis unless you grow it personally and you know how to create real trichomes, because most people don't know how to do that either. And somehow, homeless in Southern California, in Irvine, California, in Orange County, I'm walking around trying to tell everybody as the pandemic's happening, they're trying to hurt us all. They're trying to control us all. Don't take the vaccine. And everybody's going, I can't go back to work, Jason, unless I take the vaccine. I have to. I have kids. I have this. I said, yeah, but if y'all just rise against the system, their whole shit would fall apart the moment that all of us deny what they're trying to do. And it's still that way right now. We give these Satanists permission. And I was right about everything. I'm the one that did all the reading and knew who these people were and knew what was taking place, knew their history so far, know their agenda in my brain. I was trying to stop everybody. I'm walking around homeless, selflessly trying to fucking wake everyone up. I didn't take the jab. Now all of you that took the jab are literally considered transhuman. They permanently altered your DNA in your body so that you don't even have the same rights under the United States Constitution as the ones you thought were so fucking stupid by not taking the vaccine and staying outside talking shit without being able to work or take care of themselves and was surviving by wits alone because I would not take their vaccine. Now the next round of this shit is about to come up. You know, Bill Gates is trying to give children worldwide a vaccine. You know, just by me talking about this shit, they're going to try to murder me again like they've already tried several times. Do you realize this? Y'all are in the midst of 666. It's the waking sleep. They lull you to sleep through everything in the world. You remember the movie Pinocchio? How Pinocchio went to the little crazy candy world with the donkey boy, and everything was shits and giggles and sugar and gumdrops and alcohol? That's what our world is. It's a fucking fantasy world they designed for all of you all to not ever make it to your fullest potential. And in fact, they want to dominate everything about you the entire ride through before you don't even make it to your fullest potential. Sorry, I ate some almonds right before I did this video. I didn't swish my mouth out with this dank ass water everybody should be drinking. I don't even want to put this up on the screen or promote anything, because the moment I promote shit, people in the fucking enemy circle go attack it and fucking destroy it. Hold on. They do it to everything I've ever done. I don't even use cannabis anymore right now because THCA is not fucking trichomes. THCA is the base of the trichome. It's supposed to be a base, a long wavy stick, and a glandular ball at the top that refracts light like diamonds. They grow the base and chop that shit down. It's because there's a video on YouTube by a doctor named Rachel Knox, a PhD graduate, that was like, I don't want to manage people's disease till they die like you taught me in these books. I want to help people. And she did all this digging and research and found out that, oh, the Rockefellers hid all this information and took it out of the medical text. And it's because they don't want us to know how to make it to our fullest potential. And to make it to your fullest potential, you'd have to understand you have an endocrine system in your brain that's hooked to your whole body. And that endocrine system produces the exact same natural profile of cannabinoids that the cannabis plant does. And that when you're not healthy enough and not alkaline in your body and not in homeostasis, which none of us are if you eat and do the regular life they give you, because everything they give you is acidic, to bottom out your potential hydrogen, which is your pH balance in your body, which when your pH balance is low and not correct, you can't reproduce new cellular structure. You can't even reproduce new white blood cells to fight off pathogens. So she says in that video, a secret to own your own health, and she even calls it the revolution of one. If you have the real cannabis, it activates the CB1 and CB2 receptors in your brain's endocrine system, throwing your body into homeostasis immediately, like that, while you're still not alkaline, while you're still acidic in your body. It pH balances the blood and the organs and then puts your body back into homeostasis where you should have never fell from if wicked people that think they own you didn't reverse engineer your entire body and brain and then do the exact opposite to you all day and night so that you never reach your fullest potential. Now look at me. I don't even have everything I need, and I've lived a very harsh life. I'm 45 and a half years old. I don't look or feel like it. I wonder when everyone in society is going to start waking up and going, hold on, this dude that was so smart, they gave him PhD scholarships for free. I didn't even have... I scored so high on so many Maryland MAPS tests when I was a kid that they tried to move me from 2nd grade to 6th grade, then again from 6th grade to 12th grade. Then when I stopped going to school in 8th grade, they tried to give me all this free shit. And it was because I've read later that they were just trying as hard as they could to get a bright mind like mine into those Ivy League schools to manipulate me in the toga parties and with all the people that run the world so that I wouldn't do what I'm doing now. So that I wouldn't have the ability to see the truth and spew the truth all the time out of my stupid ass mouth to everybody, even though I could be killed for it, and they've tried to kill me for it. They gave me potassium cyanide salts over and over. I should be dead right now. They hit me in the head. If y'all don't believe that one, this one's documented. They hit me in the head 6 times with a 3-foot long aluminum T-ball bat. I woke up in puddles of more blood outside of my body than I probably had left inside me. And when I woke up, I knew the police and everybody was in on it in good old Orange County. And I didn't even want the ambulance. I was holding my nose together. My nose was split here and hanging open. He hit me here, 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 and on the back of my neck. And by the fourth hit, I was already damn near completely unconscious and could just feel, I was blacked out, but could just feel the blows, the last two blows on my body. And then when I woke up, I even thought to myself, something just brought me back from the fucking dead. I should be dead right now. Something is keeping me alive. Potassium cyanide salts always kill when they try to use it to kill. In low concentrations, it gives you pneumonia. In high concentrations, like they gave me, like over 5 times, 5, 6, 7 times. I'm positive of it. 100%. Because 4 of the times, I know face to face it happened, and then just thinking there was other times. The guy who gave me the potassium cyanide salts, every time I'd hang out with him, I work with potassium cyanide salts. Coincidentally, that's the chemical that the CIA uses to kill all of the undesirable people that they don't want alive. It'll give you a heart attack, aneurysm, or stroke. Somehow I'm still alive. I probably got issues because I got pains, and for days afterwards, my lungs, heart, and brain ached so bad and burned so bad on the inside and felt like it definitely destroyed some of me. But I made it and something kept me alive, and it astonished them because usually who they try to kill always dies. And they're going to keep trying because I'm going to keep speaking. And I'm just really wondering when everybody's going to wake up and listen to the ones they call mentally ill, that now I've been completely sober for 9 years in June, this June, which is like a week away. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, what is it, the 7th, 8th, something like that? 3 weeks away. I'm 9 years sober off of everything. The only chemical I was doing back then for only a few years was something to get me through the pandemic homeless because it was warfare. It was warfare on our streets. You all still don't view it that way, but I know that's what it is. This was a covert war against the American people and against people globally, really. Because they're trying to repeat what they did to us globally right now. And it's just going to keep getting worse. Everybody keeps thinking politics are going to save us. When have politics ever saved you all? When has a politician ever followed through with exactly what they say and been forthcoming, truthful, and honest about their programs? Never. Then you pair that with, every president throughout history, until we figured it out, and they used one now that is either hidden or not, but every other president throughout history was all in the same family bloodline tree. And that those people go all the way back to these extended headed humans in a royal family in Europe that were known as the dragon bloodline. I wonder when everybody's going to wake up and start like really digging in my brain for everything I know. Because I could sit and talk to somebody for like days in a row about what I know. It's been 30 some years of me researching the truth. But nobody has recognized yet. In fact, I've lost everyone I ever loved. And I'm all alone. But I got God with me, and God knows the truth, and so do I. It's crazy as fuck, bro. I feel like this is why I keep coming back as me every time, because I never fall for the bullshit. This is a game for souls. It's always been a game for your soul's energy, because they know your soul is infinite, eternal. It never dies. Metaphysics. You can't destroy energy. It can just be transformed into something else. And we are the highest form of energy besides the creator and real light beings that have ever tangibly existed in a dense third dimension. And our souls don't even really exist here. It's like the particle and wave. We're here representing through a body, but the body isn't you. The body is just a vehicle. And your soul that's inside of you, that spark of life, it's eternal. It never dies. And this is a game for that eternal energy. As many of you as they can flip over, that means they gain power in the third dimension. This could literally be a heaven on earth, and from what I read, it used to actually be. Man, I'm tired of trying to force feed it to y'all, though. I'm just going to talk. Maybe it's because I haven't laid out the right amount. I'm also very inconsistent. People have to be consistent on their online pages, and I never am because I go in and out of bouts of research and other distractions. I just got my mom really well after 7 months of focusing on her health every day. She's immobile, can't walk. She used to be on oxygen for 14 years, COPD, emphysema. The COPD and emphysema is now gone. No more oxygen. The doctors are like, what the fuck? There's not supposed to be a cure for that. Yeah, there is when you try hard. There's a cure for all diseasement of the organs and flesh. Disease isn't what we think it is. It's just making the wrong decision over and over and over daily, which consists of listening to people that don't like you or love you, and they want to keep a client for life. So you let them guide your health instead of ever doing the research yourself. Because you don't have time, because you got kids, and they play chess while everyone else isn't even hardly playing checkers, bro. I think I've talked enough. Love and light to you all. God bless y'all. God bless all of you. That's the real peace sign. That's unity. Did you know that's division and victory in war? And that's unity. That was the original peace sign that all the ancients and the Gnostics and the ones who really know the truth would use. So God bless y'all. Love and light to you all. I hope everybody wakes up just a little bit faster. Peace out, y'all.